All right, your workout is going to start with a row. We're going to run heats if we have larger classes. And the most important thing to make sure is that you are choosing a row distance that you can get off of the rower in 3 minutes or less. So it's 50 cals for guys doing RX. Tarkin's all strapped in and ready to go. What we want to make sure is to go over that form and technique, keeping that back nice and flat. He's driving through the heels and finishing with his arms. Keeping his heels attached to the rower the whole time. Drive through the heels, finish with the arms, and notice on the way back, arms straight, then the knees bend, arms straight, knees bend. He's toggling between that 11 o'clock position and 1 o'clock position. And something else to make sure is keeping the tension in your hamstrings. Don't get that seat too close to your heels. Right there. Keep it a nice distance away so that you can still keep that tension and you get a big drive. After your row, you're going to clean up your rower. Take an extra second. We are going to go over or clean up the foot straps, the seat, the rail, and the screen and the handle, making sure that you spray your rag and not the rower. All right, after you get off of your rower, you're gonna come downstairs and you're going to do 50 medicine ball squat tosses. So with this, you're gonna do a medicine ball clean. Remember, with just like a wall ball, you wanna keep that ball close to your chest. Don't drop it down in between reps. What we wanna see here is a full squat. That is the focus. You're gonna drive out of the hole, you're gonna extend those arms fully and give that ball a little release. It doesn't need to go 8 feet in the air, but I do need to see it leaving your hands and I need to see those arms fully extended. After that, you're gonna get down and you're gonna do ab mat sit-ups, 40 ab mat sit-ups, just making sure that you touch down over your head and then you come up all the way so that your shoulders are passing your hip joint. After that, you're then gonna do 30 front squats. So remember, anytime you set this bar down and at the start, you have to do a clean to get it to your shoulders. You can drop it down into a squat clean. And 30 is a relatively big number here. You wanna make sure you have a nice tight core just so you protect your low back. So draw that navel in toward your spine. A lot of you are gonna have to break these up into smaller sets than you think because you're gonna be out of breath. So remember, every time that bar goes down, you have to clean it to get it back to your shoulders. Bar's gonna go down, you're gonna do 20 burpees over the bar. So make sure that your bar is in a spot where it doesn't move. Use some small plates if you need to keep it in one location. Chest to deck, you do not need to stand up to full extension. You can stay low. That's gonna be the easiest thing to do, and you have to do 20 of them. Last on the list, we talked about fitting these in last week, pistol squats. Now you already have a ball from your tosses, and Tarkin's gonna show us how to scale them. Pistols are one-legged squats. You're gonna alternate them, and you're gonna go from one leg to the other. So before the WOD begins, you have to find a height that works for you. Tarkin's not warmed up on these, but Tarkin, do me a favor, bring your ball a little closer to you. So get the ball closer on that first ridge there, and he's gonna do a one-legged squat. Now how these should be able to be done is his butt should be able to just kiss that ball and then come right back up. There it is. So obviously the more plates that you have underneath your ball, the easier they're gonna be. You gotta make sure too, Tarkin's outside of his box. When you guys are setting these up, you have to stay within your designated box. If you're doing fitness, even those elevated pistol squats are gonna be hard. So what we need you to do is split stance squats instead. You're gonna actually do 20 of them. So split stance, you're just sort of in that lunge-ish position and you're sending those hips straight down to the floor. So you would do 10 on one side and then you would switch legs and you would do 10 on the other. And you're gonna get this done and enjoy your weekend.